A third Holy Week reflection. Jesus arrested in the garden. From John chapter 18, verses 1 through 18. After he said these things, Jesus went out with his disciples and crossed over to the other side of the Kidron Valley. He and his disciples entered the garden there. Judas, his betrayer, also knew the place because Jesus often gathered there with his disciples. Judas brought a company of soldiers and some guards from the chief priests and the Pharisees. They came there carrying lanterns, torches, and weapons. Jesus knew everything that was to happen to him, and so he went out and asked, "Who are you looking for?" They answered, "Jesus, the Nazarene." He said to them, "I am." Judas, his betrayer, was standing with them, and when he said, "I am," they shrank back and fell to the ground. He asked them again, "Who are you looking for?" They said, "Jesus, the Nazarene." Jesus answered, "I told you, I am. If you are looking for me, then let these people go." This was so that the word he had spoken might be fulfilled. "I didn't lose anyone of those whom you gave me." Then Simon Peter, who had a sword, drew it and struck the high priest's servant, cutting off his right ear. The servant's name was Malchus. Jesus told Peter, "Put your sword away. Am I not to drink the cup the Father has given me?" Then the company of soldiers, the commander and the guards from the Jewish leaders, took Jesus into custody. They bound him. They led him first to Annas. He was the father-in-law of Caiaphas, the high priest that year, and Caiaphas was the one who had advised the Jewish leaders that it was better for one person to die for the people. So we start getting into the hard stuff. Here we transition from Jesus telling the disciples what is to come and them really not understanding to it really happening. It comes into their lives, and Peter, who we've been walking with through Lent this year, acts. Peter, who has a sword in the story today, draws the sword to try and protect his friend. He strikes the servant of the high priest, cutting off his ear, and Jesus tells him to stop. Jesus reminds him that he has said what is to come, that it is the purpose for which he is here. And so he stops. And then the soldiers bind Jesus. They arrest him to take him away. In the other Gospels, Jesus heals the man's ear before he leaves, doing one more miracle in the midst of the scary part of the story. We're going to close this reflection with a song from the songwriter and peacemaker David Lamotte. The song is called Peter, and it is a song that uses this story, this one in the Garden of Gethsemane, and Jesus' arrest, to talk about peace and what Jesus might call us to do, even in the face of being arrested and crucified, even in the face of the ways that our world asks us to make war. Listen for what it is that Jesus is asking us to do in the story tonight. What is it that we are called on to do to make the world a place where we don't have to draw our swords, where peace can happen, where we are more like Jesus than Peter in today's story?
What I'm saying, friend, may surprise you. But trust you will listen and hear. I'm not out to make you angry. We both know beneath our anger lies our fear. sounds so simple, so complicated. Not gentle, not just a warm feeling. Many will die in the name of peace, but war will not lead us to healing. And I meant what I said, Peter. Put down your sword. Did you forget? Or did you think I was joking? This is not why I'm here, Peter. Not to destroy. The world is already so broken. Maybe you think I'm a fool. Maybe a fool's what I am. Maybe I will die for nothing. Nothing will change in the end. Yes, I'm scared and I'm angry. We live in this occupied land. The Romans can kill us at random. The Romans do not rule my hands. There are so many lives on the line here. This is not some philosopher's game. But if you draw your sword, Peter, you may not raise that sword in my name. I meant what I said, Peter. Put down your sword. Did you forget? Did you think I was joking? This is not why I'm here, Peter. Not to destroy. The world is already so broken. Maybe you think I'm a fool. Maybe a fool's what I am. Maybe I will die for nothing. Nothing will change in the end. God bless the children of Abraham. God bless the Romans who reign. God bless the peacemakers and the warriors who each think the other insane. And I meant what I said, Peter. Put down your sword. Did you forget? Or did you think I was joking?